to Models Academy. So as you can see, they want us to simplify this exponent right here. In this exponent, we have 16 to negative 1 over 2 times 4 to negative 1 over 2 times 27 to 1 over 3. As we can see right here, we have 16 and 4, and they both have something in common. These are the two bases right here. There are three bases, but these two have something in common. So what we're going to do right here, we can have 4 to the power of, we can have 2 to the power of 4, that's equals 16, and 2 to the power of 2, that's equals 4. So let's proceed with these two first, right? So here we have 2 to the power of 4, which is the new power that just emerged. So, but before you do this, right? So this power is going to multiply the existing power, which is what? Minus 1 over 2. Before that happens, you're going to what? Open a bracket, right? So this is negative. This is what? The existing power is what? A negative, right? 1 over 2, right? So you're going to open a bracket. So now we open a bracket. So we have the new power, which is 4. We have bracket right here, minus 1 over 2. Right? Close the bracket. Times 2, because 2 to the power of 2 is what? 4, right? So we have what? A new power, which is 2 also. There's going to be a bracket also, and it's going to what? Multiply the existing power, which is what? Minus 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2. Close the bracket, right? So times, we have 27. 3 to what? The power of 3 is what? 27. Here we have what? 3, we have 3 as a base, and we have what? A new power as a base, right? And it's going to multiply the existing power, which is what? 1 over 3. Here there's no bracket, because 1 over 3 is just what? Plus. It's positive, it's not negative, right? We have what? Times 1 over 3, right? So we proceed. So at this junction right here, so the new power is going to multiply the existing power. Here we have what? 4 multiplying what? Minus 1 over 2, and here we have what? 2 multiplying minus 1 over 2, right? So this is going to open a bracket, because a bracket right there means what? Multiplication, right? So we proceed. Here we're going to have what? 2, so here we have 2 to the power of what? 4 times minus 1 is going to be what? Minus 4 over 2. Then open the bracket already. You have times, you have 2 as a base. You have 2 times minus 1 is going to be what? Minus 2 over 2. You have times 3. You have 3 times 1 is going to be what? 3 over 3, right? 3 over 3, right? So we proceed. Here we're going to have what? 2, right? So you have minus 4 divided by 2. Minus 4 divided by 2 is going to be what? Negative 2. Or minus 2. You have times right here. So you have what? 2 as a base. You have minus 2 divided by what? 2 is going to be what? Minus 1. Please follow this carefully, because a little thing can make you what? Miss the answer, right? So you have what? Times, you have 3 as a base. You have what? 3 divided by what? 3 is going to be what? 1. 1 as an exponent or a power, right? So we proceed at this junction. So here we have two bases right now that are alike, right? So we have 2 and we have 2. So what we're going to do, right, we're going to take one of the bases and sum or add their powers, right? So you take one of the what? 2's, right? So you have what? Negative 2 right here. You have negative 1 right here, right? So take one of the bases and what? Add the power. So add the power, right? So you go to what? Add the power, right? So before you do that also, there's going to be a bracket. You're going to open a bracket, and after doing that, you close the bracket also. So you have minus, so let me use a black pen. You have minus 2. You have what? Open a bracket. So here you have minus 1. You close the bracket. Here you have times 3. Don't put this one anymore, because it doesn't really matter, right? So every number right like that always have what? Invisible what? Exponent, invisible one as an exponent, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, but let me just leave it right there, right? So here we proceed. So here you have 2, right? So negative 2 times 1. So this bracket is always what? Multiplication. Here you having what? Minus. So you having, there's invisible plus right here, or addition. You having plus times minus, right? Is equals what? Minus, right? So it's reacting with the minus inside the bracket, right? So here you're going to have minus, let me use a black pen. So you have what? Minus 2, right? So plus times minus is going to be what? Minus 1, right? Times 3, right? We proceed. So here you have what? 2 as a base. So you have the power right there. You're going to what? Add your power right there. So you have minus 2 minus 1 is going to give what? Minus what? 3. You have times 3, right? We proceed. So at this junction right here, so this negative right here is going to change to what? 1 all over. Sorry, yeah, 1 all over, right? It's going to change to what? 1 all over. Okay, so we proceed. Here we're going to have 1 all over, right? So we're going to have 2 and raise it to the power of 3, right? So you're going to have times 3, right? So at this junction, you can see the 3 right here is at the same level with the 1 all over, right? It's always like that, right? I'll be treating similar thing, right? So here we're going to have 1 all over 2 to the power of 3, right? Times 3. Let me just repeat that again, right? So yeah, you're going to have 1 times 3 is going to give us what? 3, right? All over 2 to the power of what? 3, right? So at this junction, you're going to have 3 over 2 to the power of 3. That will give what? 8, right? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That's what? 8, right? This is what? 8. This is the answer. Thank you for watching. Please endeavor to subscribe, share, and like. If there's any comments, please leave it at the comment section below. Thank you.